the
Yeah,
map
that's fine.
because,
That's
like,
fine.
I mean, hey man, respect of the spell that can be used for tactics. I
dude,
object.
Nah,
I mean,
nah.
Just pretend that it's still
yeah,
there.
just pretend in your mind it's there. I'm taking it off because the overlap, like the overlap's, like it's stopping me from doing certain things.
I put some move tokens.
I mean, that's why I move anything on the map. If you ever see me move stuff, it's because it's like hindering something I need to do.
Oh.
I usually just put it back. You'll be all right.
All
All the shit's approximate anyway. All right. Last session, you awoken. Let me see. You know that the cocoon that Dorothy was protecting hatched, cracking and forming, shattered by Bennett's lightning bolt whizzing through it. Just arising from it gently, you know that Baba Lazaga in a strange new form. She's younger than before. She's seems to be far more quick as she just kind of teleported directly behind Bennett without a single move. You can almost feel her, just kind of a tightness in your chest, or just an itch behind the ear. You can just feel her there. Also, strangely enough, when she speaks, you can all hear it in the back of your head. It's not even as if she's not speaking audibly, you just can hear it ringing through your head. She seems to be continuing to discuss time until she begins to hunt, almost giving you time. This begins our turn order with Tilgrim. Uh, you were knocked prone. Why were you knocked prone?
Wait, I thought someone helped me up.
I helped him up. I helped him up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you helped him up during dialogue. Okay, there you go. You start off noting Lazaga just kind of disappearing and reappearing. You could see off in the distance, behind Bennett, it seems. You note just kind of through the rain, just you could see her just slashing at him, almost floating slightly above him. What do you do?
I guess glancing down at Dory's prone form, I'll just sigh, looking towards Lucian. Looking towards Yamaz and then towards Lucian. I'll get Yamaz. Just do with Dory. At that, I'll begin to make my way towards
Turning back
Yamaz.
to Kester. You mind getting Doherty as I just look towards the area of Lazaga holding the Twilight Nail?
Do you just want me to pick her up and stand there?
Pick her up and move away, more likely.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, as I move towards Yamaz and pass by this corpse, just glancing at it, it's still there, right?
Glancing at what?
The corpse.
What corpse?
Oh, is it only on my screen?
No, I'm just asking. You point it? Which one?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, it's laying there, dead. You know the rest were either shattered or disintegrated. This one just was killed.
It's okay. It wasn't absorbed. I guess ignoring that, moving towards Yamaz, placing a hand on my chest. As I do so, I breathe a bit heavily, drawing forth the white amorphous energy, and placing my hand on his chest. It begins to coat his form. Where are you? Okay, I got it. As I am pushing the energy into his form, I'm just whispering in Gnomish. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom.
Mhm. Getting animals up. You note him just kind of eyes blinking, looking at you.
Okay, Yamaz, we're not done here. I need you up.
Where am I had a dream I was in some hell-like landscape. I'm so impervious. This actually might be worse.
Yes. Well, whatever dream you had probably wasn't a dream. Come on, get up. I guess as I try to help him up. Does he get up?
Okay. Uh, could you technically help Yamaz up? Roll an athletics check.
Oh.
This is only if Yamaz accepts the help.
Yes, I accept the help.
Roll athletics. He probably weighs far more than you do.
Nope. Alright. Athletics. Yeah, I kind of figured.
I mean, you kind of stumble and fall back a bit, but you successfully pull him up. On the downside, you fall over prone. You have the rest of your turn.
Uh, I guess I attempt to get up and uh, as I look towards BL, I'll end my turn.
So hearing Bennett's voice, and again, it was muted. Hearing Bennett's voice as if he's getting attacked. And what exactly are these? Are they like trees?
You note them to be wooden crucifixes. They're sitting roughly about 20 feet up. In length, they have just kind of a cross section. It looks to be about 5 feet. You note on each one of them is just a rotten looking scarecrow. You could see just rotten, swampy, just mold and decay all mixed into the hay that makes them up. They each sit there, black eyes, just kind of staring into nothingness. You almost note one of them twitching, but as you turn your eyes to look at the others, you just don't. They just seem to be still again.
And which one seemed to be twitching?
You're not sure. It's just kind of. It could have been any of them.
Then looking back down from the scarecrows and continuing my movement. 20, 25, 30, and just taking cover behind the scarecrow. The crucifix. How high in the air is Baba Lazaga?
Uh, she's not very. She might be floating maybe 3 inches off the ground.
And how tall is she in comparison to Bennett?
She seems to stand roughly 5 feet. You could just note her not above him, but just kind of floating over him. Not again above, just you could see her arms kind of arced up, looking almost at him.
I can't take a shot from. So, kind of just like taking cover behind the crucifix to avoid her vision, and just peeking up from behind the. I'll ready the attack action so that when she enters my well when Bennett isn't directly blocking my shot, I'll take an attack at her.
Okay. And that ends your turn. Is Amber still out?
Yes.
Okay. That brings us to Amber's turn.
And Amber will just Amber will just move over to and just perch on top of over here. And that's her turn.
You hear a whisper, just, you should have taken the shot. This brings us to Kester's turn.
All right. So
Feel
just
prepared. If I do, I think back.
whoa, so just walking over to Dorothy's body, I'm gonna pick her up.
Okay.
Yeah, sweet. And now picking up Dorothy, I'm going to. I don't know. You just kind of told me to move away, so I'll move her over here. And move 10 feet up. So I'll move. Actually, no, I'll only move 5 feet up. So I'll move 10, 20, 25, 30, and just moving her over here. I'm gonna keep holding on to her as I attempt to move her further away. I'm going to end my turn.
As this is happening, you just note branches kind of from the south just slamming into the ground. As you see the house kind of hunch over, it slowly, with its legs kind of haunched forward, it just marches and slams itself down, turning towards you. You note the house's just largest kind of hole starts emitting a massive, just yellow light in your direction. It seems to be focused completely on you. It just sits there and it waits.
Huh. That's probably not good. I don't really want to fight the house.
With that, is that does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna end my turn.
Noting this from the shadows and injured heavily, Khan, you could feel the house moving as it just kind of actually all of you can feel the shaking from the house underfoot as it kind of slams itself down. You could see just kind of a glaring light shining from it, pointed towards Kester. You note that things are getting a mite serious. What do you do?
Kind of looking over. Is this literally a rainbow light emitting off of Kester?
Yes.
Cool. This Pride Month came early. Looking over the thing. You said the house. Looking in the direction of the house, it's focusing itself directly towards Kester and Dory. Did it seem to shift or begin to move as soon as Kester picked up Dory?
I'm sorry, did you see who?
So looking towards Kester and the house is moving towards and focusing itself on Kester. Did it seem to target Kester, or did it seem to shift and begin to move as soon as Kester picked up Dory? Does it seem to be looking to retrieve Dory? If am I able to tell that from the house, just kind of looking at the way it's emanating or beginning to emanate a strange light?
On no planet would you have a skill that lets you discern
Yeah,
what the house is thinking
yeah, I know. I'm just like,
or the actions it took to get to where it is
yeah, I'm just
by
trying to.
looking at it.
I'm just trying to piece something together. uh, Does the house seem to be ripping its vines in the direction of Jordan, knowing that Kessler is large? Does it seem to be aiming
It's
for?
so the house is sitting on I'd argue about 20 feet of just insanely thick trunk like just branches that are in 4 spots locked into the ground, bulging and tight. The earth is actually lifting up underneath the branches to cradle the house gently into place as it just kind of tilted slightly. I'd say sloped slightly towards Kester. It's just like shining a light at him. It's like above Kester, just shining a light down, almost staring at him. You're not sure why. You know it moved after Kester moved to the west.
That's fair. All right, thank you. I'm looking towards this and just kind of nodding. Uh, I'm just kind of looking towards the area in front of me and noting the light. I'm just begins just letting my hands go and just taking a deep breath and breaking away from the invisibility and just taking a step forward into the light. I'm looking towards Kester while breaking invisibility. I'm just kind of yeah, Kester, just you mind if I blind that thing? I'll call some darkness on it. Give you a room to escape with Doherty. Are you fine with that? You might be caught up in it though. You might want to back away.
I'm not exactly escaping with Doherty, just kind of moving her out of the combat zone.
Yeah. Do you mind if I don't really trust that house. Do you mind if I take away its vision for a few?
I mean, if the house sees, go ahead and blind it.
It's kind of. I was gonna ask if the house can see. That's cool. Uh, looking at the house. And just can you give me just another description of it as I look at it one more time as I begin to crack my knuckles and just release my joints, kind of stretching in place as the visibility shatters and the shadows around me drop as I enter the radius of light.
You want me to give you another description of the house?
Yes, just I need to be 100% sure about this. Yeah, just if you wouldn't mind.
The house is a horribly small ramshackle hut that has holes everywhere. On top of 2 incredibly large, you'd say just the thickness alone is probably 5 to 6 feet. And they're incredibly long. They twist out and stop, creating 2 more legs on either side, almost like a freakish spider. And they just seem to be lodged into the earth as the house sits 20 feet above, uh, I'd say 10 feet above Kester, but 20 feet up, and just kind of is sloped over with vines grappling it with its largest hole emitting a yellow light on top of Kester.
Emitting a yellow light on top of Kester. Okay. Discerning that yellow light. It's just emitting it, right? No, there were no. I didn't hear anything. It just started emitting a yellow light. Looking towards. Can I? From what I last heard, do I know the direction that Baba Lasaga would have been from where? Because I've been hearing her voice in the back of my head. But when I last saw her, which direction did I know she was in?
You didn't. The
Oh,
last time you saw her, she was here, and then she just disappeared, and you have no idea where she went.
cool. All right. Again, just kind of breaking the visibility. I'm just kind of nodding. Do you mind if I use the? Because I need to gauge the distance. Quickly, just put the template down so I can just know the area of effect.
I'm sorry. You have a ruler.
Oh yeah, you're right. I absolutely do have a ruler. 50-foot sphere. Cool. How do I do this? So I can see here. Cool. All right. Just Khan looking towards the house. You know, it's after cracking his knuckles a bit, Khan just making a V shape, almost a triangular, as he just pointed towards his eye. Khan's eyes kind of darkened a little bit as he echoes the word Umbra, as just a flame of shadow kind of spark off the house and just engulf it completely. I cast darkness centered at I I don't really know how to gauge this, but southern southern east southeasternmost vine or branch that's standing upon, just kind of enveloping it as it kind of goes up, just around the side of the house, like around here. Let me cast it for you. Do, do. So it would be right here, as it just engulfs. It's just a black, almost flyer in shadows, just kind of engulfing the house. This entire area just gets black into darkness. Immediately after doing this, looking towards Kester and just kind of looking back towards the darkness and just thinking, can I still see any elements of? Oh, that is scary. Can I still see any elements of light coming from the house, or do I feel any? That is also scary. Do I feel any vibrations that can indicate it's moving as I attach the darkness sensor directly on top of its thing? I'm feeling for vibrations on the ground or any semblance of light or any voices that could indicate Alisaga. I don't know where she is exactly.
You don't know anything. It's suspiciously silent, almost as if you don't really hear anything but the rain.
And with that, cool. With that, looking for Kester. Well, do what you must. Because I just kind of takes a. Ooh, cool. That's another ruler. I just kind of takes a step back. I'm gonna put some distance between me and that thing. It's kind of too quiet for me. As a bonus action, I'm going to shadow step. Just kind of dropping. Screw it. I'll use the full movement. Just kind of dropping and then just kind of reappearing. Just Kester knows the shadow. Just kind of scrolling across the floors through the darkness and it just reappears. I think it was right here. Yeah, it was right here. Right here. As Khan just pops back up, I'm going to in my turn as I look towards the others, just kind of utter out. Hey, I kind of put the light out for the house. It was doing something to Kester. Kester has Doherty, and it's too quiet. So be on your toes as I end my turn there. I ended my turn. If you didn't hear that.
Yeah, sorry, I was responding to Jersey. Shadow stepped here based on your vision. Oh no. So as you kind of shadow step, you all know just kind of you casted darkness on my hut. You idiot. It's just a magic hut. Hut, kill the stupid looking one. Out of the darkness in front of you, Kester, a massive just vine sweeps from just across and slashes you across the stomach. You could see it just kind of slice into you.
Just seeing the the slice coming from my stomach, I'm going to cast a shield, just putting my arm against it, just reinforcing it.
You note the branch kind of bashing against the shield until it just shatters as it slams against your side. You immediately just are crushed. And then you fall down unconscious. Reverting back to your... Oh, no, not dead. Reverting to your natural form.
Wait, did he died or just unconscious?
No, he's unconscious.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll say his thing was supposed to trigger by now.
Fuck this house. No, it already expired.
Ah, okay.
Let's see. With that, you hear an eerie silence from the darkness. On the downside, you can't tell where he's going to strike from now. Noting this and hearing the voices, uh, seeing the orb of darkness just kind of appearing, noting the massive skull in front of you, Wolfram, what is your plan?
So Wolfram gently drop the skull down to the ground and face towards Lasaga. Well, you mentioned about knowledge. I really need it in this crappy world. Hopefully, by defeating you, you keep your word. Does she respond as he says instead? Hello.
Are you like shouting that to her through the rain? It's like 50 feet away, my guy.
No. He's saying in his head since she spoke through everybody telepathically.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering. Delivery matters.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm sorry. You're saying what? Just repeat yourself. I'm sorry.
Basically, after Wolfen's placed down the scope, he turns to Lasaga and said, "About your whole prophecy about knowledge, those who seek it, I do acquire knowledge. So what you have to offer? The feature in the game, or you acquire a piece of flesh?"
You just know, just silence. Bennett, you can note her face just kind of. She almost seems confused. She's just kind of sitting there, almost twitching. It seems her brain doesn't compute. She doesn't respond.
See them. So in your previous state, you offer that. Very well then. See Wolfen runs forward 50, so 5, 10, 40, and he took a large step, start flying. 5, 10, 20. Flanking her, I see Wolfen, his blade glows in a violet radiant light, swerve around the blade, enhancing its edge, sharpening to the fine point. It soon cross Lasaga's. Oh yeah, he's gonna stab right through it. Attempt to stab right through her chest. As the blade and the runes grow bright and brighter. Boop. Boop. Flanking advantage. Sadness. That. Okay. Damage. Damage. You see the blade quickly as once he stabs into Masaga's skin. Multiple ridges, multiple small blades jet out from her back, piercing through her internal organs. Does the raid damage seem effective? Or my blade?
The blade just kind of slamming into her as she just doesn't even say a word or turn towards you. You just kind of push it in deep into her, just kind of almost just through her back. You note that you definitely severed her spine, but she's just kind of standing there floating off the ground, or she's floating on the just above the ground, just staring at Bennett. Bennett, you know her face just still confused. She shows no pain, no evidence of injury. You note no blood where you stabbed. You don't even know the flesh of any sort. It's as if your blade just went right through her now that you're kind of feeling around. It almost feels like there's no friction there. As you continue to push the blade deeper into her, you note the blade becoming absorbed by her. Realizing this, you quickly just pull back. As you're pulling back, you just kind of feel it whip to you. You just see Lazaga stop Bennett and just stare at you. Well, as she does this, you note her face just kind of melting.
Oh.
Wolfram, you just see her face forming in front of you as she just kind of stares. Her eyes not in place, they're lower than they should be. They're kind of next to her nose on her cheek. As they blink and she just nods. Are you the strongest of these? Well, I haven't determined what you are yet. Are
Yes.
you?
Yes.
Wonderful. You note her just kind of extending both her arms towards you. You could see the just hole in her chest starts to
Oh,
glow as
wait.
blood begins kind of pouring out of it slowly.
Oh,
She just nods towards you. You've injured me. Good.
well, I came here for one thing: to retrieve the souls from my the Queen of Death, Raven Queen. That's what I must do. With that, does the gem in the chest? Is it made still the same aura thingy majigger as we saw in the portal gate? The same color ish. Like in the Amber Temple, there was a portal. Does it mean red light? Is it the exact same glow or different?
Where? With
In
you?
the in the chest area, the chest area in the chest, the I like to stare
Uh,
at it.
it doesn't emit anything like that. It's just a warm glow, almost like a fire, but there's nothing there. If you pay attention, then you could see through to Bennett as
Oh,
she just continues to stare at you. Bennett, you note her arms kind of cracking and folding underneath as they now just kind of again extend in front of Wolfram.
another
Her
question.
legs are still facing you, though.
Okay, another question. Is my gem reacting or anything like that, or is like I'm still good? Well, Wolfram's still good. Because
Uh,
you mentioned
are
previously
you
that.
are you looking with the?
No. I'm not. I'm just asking. Like, am I getting any reaction?
You don't know because you have your eye
Okay.
patch, yeah.
Okay. I just want to know. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, her chest cavity, right, is glowing and it seems to like try to grab me, correct? Or just seeping out blood right now.
No, it's just bleeding.
Okay then. With that, Wolfen stands ready for battle stance. I came to this world.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it rolls into it. As you look at the chest, you just kind of see the blood just kind of. You almost see it freezing, but it's hardening into stone. As you just kind of note a glow over chest as you look up, an explosion just hits you in the face. Make a deck save for me.
You see, Wolfen's helmet begins to glow a bright purple as wings surround his face or his front torso. I'm using my danger sense. Of advantage for whiskey. Dexterity. Percent throw advantage. 19.
You note just kind of a blast shattering on you. Kind of just blows you back as the light just recedes. You just kind of look up to see Baba Lazaga just staring at you with her eyes.
Does she see me as a threat, correct?
I'm sorry, what?
Does she sees me as a threat? Like she knows that I'm able to damage her. She sees me as a threat, correct? Like she's solely focused on me.
She doesn't give you any indication of that. She just kind
Okay.
of she's just staring at you.
Okay. And with that,
Oh, I forgot to do this thingy, but yeah. I just like the art. I love that
okay.
like style.
Okay.
But yeah, she's just
And
kind of looking down at you.
okay. And there are two snakes. What they're facing me, correct, or facing Bennett? The white and
Um,
black one.
the white one is facing you. The black one is just kind of like kind of on the ground, bored.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
just laying there.
Okay. I'm sorry, Max. I'm using my Monster hunter knowledge. Let's see what spot do next. Okay, with that, end my turn. Okay. With that, I end my turn focusing on Zaga. Jesus Christ, that hurts.
With this, it comes back to Yamez getting up thanks to Tilgrim and noting just kind of this strange darkness next to you. You just kind of take in that, yes, you are still in Barovia. What do you do?
Well, first, just looking over and helping Togrim back up. Thank you for that. I'll make you a song when we get back. Assuming we don't all die here.
Then I guess I should be expecting the song. Uh, oh, am I muted?
Nah, I heard you.
No?
Oh, okay.
So, Mr. I have a legitimate question.
Okay.
For the spell magic says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. It does choose mean I have to actually see it, or
What spell are we talking about?
the spell magic? It doesn't say like I have to actively see the thing I'm casting on. This says choose.
Let me see it.
Give me a s-
Just cast the spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Uh, any third spell. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Based. So just going over towards the darkness, Yamez will begin
As
taking out his vial.
kind of goes over, Khan just kind of yells out, don't worry about it, I'll end it. As, it's, Khan just kind
You
of
don't want to see me raped.
don't bother wasting your time. As, releasing my hands, Yama just kind of notes the wall of shadows and the flame of shadows just kind of drop. I break concentration.
That's cool and all, but just to be clear, I did hear what like Baba Lazaga said earlier, right? How it's like it's just a hut.
Um, yeah.
Khan, that's a nice gesture and all, but you do realize I'm going for the hut here.
Oh, cool. Well, best of luck.
Yes. See. Yeah. So taking out his violin and casting dispel magic. Yeah, to expel spells this time. Hut, stop running amok. Your owner's luck has run out of luck. For Yamezukir will be the one to end you. Now be struck as I cast spell magic on the house.
Uh, as your spell kind of goes into effect, you note the roots of the house just raising up, coming out of the ground as the hut just kind of quickly crawls towards you. It just kind of slams the roots down on its side. As the roots are slamming down, you could see them just kind of sinking slowly as they hit the surface of the just kind of swampy, wet pond and push down beneath it. You note them just kind of disintegrating almost into the ground as the hut just kind of sits down slowly next to you. You know that just falling, just almost floating a bit, just sloshing up and down in the water as the light emitting from it just dims. You can't see inside it as it's too dark, but it seems that the hut is uh, well, its legs are gone.
See? Nah, it wasn't that hard.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool trick.
Uh, Sweet. And now for my next performance, I shall back up and pop a healing potion.
You mind, checking on Kester as well? Just kind of shouting that out. As well as, Doherty, as I kind of raise my voice a little bit.
I'll try to get to both of them as soon as possible. but I also need to make sure I'm also good, or I can't help them.
There, I've been bleeding this whole time. Just gonna look towards my palm.
Have a healing potion on you also.
Don't worry about it. I'm dealing with the consequences of my actions or whatnot.
I'll get you a band-aid also. And with that, I'll yeah, I'm out of movement, so I'll end turn there.
This brings us to Bennett. At this point, needless to say, with the tenseness of the situation, you note Baba Lazaga's legs just kind of dangling in front of you, but the rest of her body just twisted around behind you. She just kind of hovers there. You can hear what she's saying, asking if Wolfram is the strongest of you. You could hear that her voice seems to be unstressed and just very calm and relaxed. Her back completely towards you. What do you do?
I guess seeing her back completely towards me, am I? This is gonna be weird, but am I able to tell if she's or any part of her's like paying attention to me? Does it seem like she's completely turned around or like?
Um, you can't really tell, but she seems not to really. It's almost if she's nonchalantly unbothered by both of you.
Okay. So I'm going to disengage. Moving south a bit and back 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Taking a step back and kind of putting both my palms together, magic starts to gather around my body, kind of forming my veins kind of start to glow and emanate, almost pulsing out from my chest out to my fingertips. Electricity starts to gather as it kind of shifts off of me to the floor, and same as before, but a bit more urgently, you can hear Bennett just kind of begin to chant Vostrin Ikara Zontor as he separates both of his hands and using his fingertips on his right side kind of just shoots a clean bolt of just pure lightning directly towards Babala Saga. I'm going to cast lightning bolt using quicken spell to do it on my bonus action. Takes 2 sorcery points away from me.
And seeing Bennett just make distance and fire a lightning bolt, Wilson quickly pokes out of cover and just aims straight on for her joints. Twilight nail.
Mm,
And that's a other formula. That is a 3.
save.
Ah, come on. Fire round. And attack. Twilight Nail designed. No resource specified.
Oh, give me a sec. Gotta put the ammo back on it. There it is. So, I could just have you do it next time. Go into the weapon. This is just anytime you get new ammo. And in details, it says resource consumption, ammunition. There's a drop-down menu in the middle. You have to pick an item from your inventory. So you have 15 silver.
okay.
Yeah, so just so you're aware. So like if you run out of bullets and you get more, you're gonna need to reload. That's technically how that works, I guess. Um,
Alright.
what's the next? You're rolling. Wait, you didn't roll attack.
Yeah, because I tried to roll attack, and that's when the bullet thing happened.
Oh,
That's
yeah. Sorry about that. There you go.
1, and this
Lightning
is
bolt.
back to the
Um,
foundry wasn't crashing.
so the deck save was it's a nat 20. I would reveal it, but I can't reveal it for a reason.
All right,
Ah,
so bullet doesn't. Oh, so
No,
to
not
mine or to his?
to his. You didn't roll a. Oh yeah, shit, shit. I didn't roll yours. Hold on. Yours is yeah, past it.
All right, and damage. All right, well, yeah, just
So
second
takes
shot.
half of
Shot
both.
and rolls damage for the second shot. Uh, is the wait for the flame round? Is that part of like does the bullet become fire damage or?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. And the second one doesn't count. So damage of the
yeah. The
second.
second one doesn't count. It's just the regular bullet. Give me one sec as I yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Oops.
I don't want to
somehow.
think of that.
Let's see. So damage rolls an 8. You get shot. Bang. Damage roll is a 13. Yeah. You go halfies. Damage with the lightning, you go halfies. And that's everything.
Yeah.
2
Yep.
bullets, 1 lightning bolt. Cool. Um, you know there's sorry, now I can actually you note as the bullets fly off, they just kind of hit the back of Lazaga's head as it just kind of slaps over and then pops right back in place. She doesn't seem to move an inch, not even a tiny bit, as the lightning bolt just kind of strikes her. She just lets it go throughout her body. You could see it just the electricity combing over her before just zapping through her. You can hear her skin sizzling, Wolfram, as you stand there. She just stares at you. She doesn't seem to have any emotion on her face. She's just looking at you as if she's studying you.
And Lucian just shakes his hands off. Nah, not the recoil I'm used to. And yeah,
Yeah. Shit. I guess seeing that the lightning bolt didn't do much, I'm going to reel back 10 feet using my full movement there. And keeping my eyes locked on her, I'm going to so as I put my hand out, the staff of ice forms in front of me as I kind of plant it in the ground, and magic from the staff starts to kind of warp itself from the staff into my body. My hands and my forearms starting to freeze over. I'm gonna end my turn there.
With this and amongst the songs in your head, Jotun, you note the skull sitting in front of you seems a bit heavy. Looking around, you can see the reemergence of Khan, and you note Kester just kind of laying to the west. What do you do? Uh, uh,
I'm not actually sure what to do. I'm gonna actually pass my turn.
ooh. Are you sure?
I don't.
seeing you and just kind of thinking about how I'm just kind of speak up. If you could get Esther or assist those to the looking towards the where the gunshots were fired and the lightning, assist them fighting uh Baba Lazaga, that'd be helpful. I don't think it's best to stand around much.
Could you repeat that? I didn't catch most of it.
I'm sorry. Either get Kester or go help others. Put up a fight against her. The choice is yours. Just please don't let your muscles go to waste. As I kind of wink. Yo, and you're there.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to register what you said. You want me to either go?
So either go help Kester, please, or go help them fight Balazaga from the northeast. Just please do something.
Right. I guess I'll just head towards the northeast.
As you enter into the north, you note Baba Lazaga just kind of twisted and mangled, just floating in front of Wolfram. You could see Lucian and Bennett, lightning bolts flaring and bullets screaming. Uh, she's just, well, she's just kind of floating there. You're not really sure what's going on other than that. You have the rest of your turn. How could you assist in this situation? An ally pinned up against an enemy and everyone falling back.
Nah, Jotun, good timing. Got something you could throw over there as I just like focus my aim on her.
Not sure a demon bolt would work considering it's necro damage, but I could attempt.
Ah, no, that's a fair point. Just see if you can get close.
I think that was all my movement to get up here, so I don't. Yeah, that was all. Yeah, that was all my movement.
Okie doke. Any actions you want to perform?
Looking towards yo, and just kind of yelling back up to her, him. Yo, and if just help Lucian or something, please. As you know, it's kind of screaming from down south.
I'm trying to do what I can. I. Yeah, that's it.
Uh,
I don't know.
okay. Please think about what you want to do on your next turn. I beg. Aw, the music's over. It was all involved and shit. Let's see. Yeah, sure, man. Let's just listen to this. Hey, you know what, Jeanette? I'd be more accepting of you not knowing what to do on your turn if you had the music bumping. Let's see. You'll be alright. Just think about what the cool things you could do with the stuff you have. When in doubt, look at your inventory and stuff. Figure out what does damage and what doesn't with some private rolls and shit. Let's see. Oh yeah. So with you all positioned, you know Baba Lazaga's body twisting slowly into correct placement. You note her just kind of turning to the south, back turned towards Wolfram. Her hands just extended out, her arms overarching, almost T formation style, as she just hovers there. In your minds, you hear a bubbling before she just begins to speak. You know not what you do, and dreadfully awful is what you are attempting to do. I wouldn't wake this one up. My baby has a tendency to cry a lot. With that, you note her just vanishing. Just kind of reappearing next to Wolfram. You know her just kind of still staring to the south. You can see her reaching her left hand out. As she opens it, you could just shards of bone just kind of floating in front of her. As she just slowly clasps her hand and twists it next to Bennett and Jotun, you can visibly see slowly parts of the skull shattering and breaking into pieces as it slowly begins to float towards her. You could see the mass of the skull just being dragged along with the broken pieces. As you see it just kind of slow, she just turns to you. The strongest. That's what you said. Yes.
Yes, yes.
You know her just nodding towards you as the white snake just kind of shoots out into you and just stabs you in the arm, wrapping up the arm. Go ahead and make a strength save for me.
Okay. Pass or did I fail?
You note her just kind of smiling at you. You are strong. You just see her quickly begin to move across your chest with her right hand, just gently, as she just looks you in the eye and nods. Very strong.
Is it like bludgeoning damage? Necrotic damage?
You note just kind of, she just takes her index finger and taps you on your nose. You can feel your body begin to deteriorate on the inside. You can feel your muscles just tighten. You can feel your blood start to slow. You're resistant against necrotic, yeah?
Correct.
All right, cool. Oh no, not you, dumbass. There we go. You could feel your body kind of just a bit of a, oh shit, just a strange, almost as if something's missing from inside of you. She just stares at you. Very strong. I'll take my time with you. I'll break you in front of them. Why, once they see me tear you apart, they'll just run away, and then the hunt can begin. With that, she just kind of stares at you. This brings us to Tilgrim's turn. Hearing Lazaga saying that, you get a pretty grim idea that Wolfram was not in the best way. You also note, creeping from the corner of your right eye, the skull in large pieces slowly floating towards the north. With Kester still down and the goings on, you also begin to imagine it's getting fairly serious. What do you do?
Okay, from my position, looking towards Wolfram, how steady is he standing? Is he standing strong? Is he wobbling a bit? Do I note any heavy breathing? Oh, it's thundering.
Yeah, it is. My bad. I was muted. You're talking about whom?
Wolfram.
Oh, you're from your distance. You're not really sure. You just note he seems to be trembling. You can't really make out too much from there.
Oh, trembling. Okay.
Like something's going on.
Hmm. Can I even use this? Nope, and I'm not in range. Noting that, well, mostly everything, I'll, shouting out towards Wolfram, I'll, shout, Wolfram, fall back! Don't go at it alone! At that, as I move, westward, let me make sure I'm doing this. 5, 10. Okay, so right here. As I move westward, I'll yell out towards both Bennett and Jotun and Lucian. What is it? At your 6 o'clock, the skull, it's doing something. As I stand here, okay, this is when it gets a bit technical. The Robe of Stars, that allows me to cast that spell, right?
The magic missile spell?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, that's how you've been doing it.
okay.
But it only allows you to do it 6 times.
Right. Okay. I got dipping my hand into my cloak, and as I pull it out, instead of outstretching it towards the witch, I'll essentially keep my hand clenched and thrust it down towards the ground. As it inches towards the clown, a green sigil appears at my feet. In the middle of this, I am sorry, I can't pronounce that, so I'm yelling this.
Nope, gotta pronounce it, my guy.
Okay. Shit. Shawnat Fala. In a burst of light, a rumbling starts to, from my position, starts heading towards BL, beelining towards her. She is taking. Let me go ahead and use this, but instead of force damage, she's taking magical. Where is it? There you go. Magical bludgeoning damage. Under at her feet, in a burst of earth, she's essentially attacked by a shockwave of of earth and force and whatnot. This is magical bludgeoning damage.
And as Tilgrim meagerly screams out her spell, and the just kind of sigil appears, blasting out the shockwave, you note as you kind of peek that lady Baba Lazaga is actually hovering off the ground, and your shockwave really has no effect on her as she just kind of looks down at the ground and then looks towards the south.
Oh no! It's the it still it just changes the damage. It still hits her.
Yeah, I know.
It's just okay.
Just yeah. Let me do the whole narration thing, man.
Sorry, my bad.
I promise I'm not lying. She just kind of looks at you, staring at you and shaking her head. Bludgeoning damage. She just kind of stares at you. I mean, missiles. Very nice. You can take your time, my dear. I have no plans for you yet. I try not to harm the weak. She just goes back to staring at Wolfram. It seems that nothing happened.
I guess noting that, I'll just sigh and inch. I just want to be sure. What is this marking right here? Say, kind of hourglass.
That's Dirty's bag.
Okay. It's cut in two, right?
No, it's just a bag. I just made it look like that because I needed a placeholder.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just.
It's just a black bag with a face on it.
All right. Then yeah, I'll just inch toward using my remaining movement, inch towards Kester. That's my turn.
Okay. This brings us to Lucian's turn. Just noting the situation, you could hear behind you as you kind of begin to turn back that there's just fragments of skull just floating slowly towards Baba Lazaga. Noting the position Wolfram's in, and from what you can tell, he seems to be in distress. What do you do?
So hearing her declaration as electricity begins to surge up Lucian's from the ring as he reels it in and thrusts a fist forward. A ball of lightning. Two charges from the ring of shooting stars. Our swordsman isn't yours to take, as I just shoot it straight to right behind her, right there. And I'm just making one.
Mr. She was restraining me, correct?
Restraining you? No.
Okay, no, never mind. I lost a damn. She has now the disadvantage of the dexterity saves. Never mind.
No, she's just kind of floating in front of you.
Okay.
And make a dex save. As I reel my arm back, still electricity crackling over my arm, I grab the black nail and lock on. Use an action surge.
Okay. And this is gonna do what when she's 15 feet? Where is it? So within 5 feet, disperses one spirit's 4d12. Dexterity save. All right. She passed the dex save.
Which takes half of 4d12. And probably
roll it up.
half of that because resistance. Where? And as the ball of lightning lands in place, locking on with the Twilight Nail, I go for quick 2 shots in succession. Attack 1. Ugh. You know what? Attack 2, and I'm gonna use sharpshooter with and drop its hit by 5. Because I love the gamble. Don't be bad. And then I will use a superiority die to bolster that. And the number rolled is a off of the features, but the first bullet very likely missed.
Yeah, the second one could be the elemental round if you'd like. I don't care.
Yep, and it's a cold round. And as the second bullet flies through the air and implants her directly in the chest. I'm gonna need a dex save to as the freezing as the rainwater covering her begins to solidify, originating from the bullet wound. And damage is getting plus 10 from sharpshooter. Yeah, it's 26.
You know that the bullet just kind of slams into her. You could just hear her go, "Ooh, interesting." And as she does that, you just kind of see a flash freeze around her as ice just kind of coats her and just encases her as she just sits there incapacitated.
As he just says out and covers his mouth. And with that, are the are the skull fragments still floating? Or have they stopped?
They just kind of fall. They just fell next to or behind Jotun.
And with what are the like how many fragments are they? What do they look?
There's just one large chunk of the snout bone and the rest kind of following it. So it's just two large pieces.
Both from she's gonna. I got a feeling she's gonna be stuck for a sec. If you could pass the bag, that'd be a huge help. Yeah, I'm offering to go for the help action to have toss me the bag, or at least in my direction. Do you take it?
Yeah, but something must be from like 5 feet of me, my dude.
I mean, no, it's basically just using up your action.
Wow. Damn, that's break free, but all right then.
So does Wolfram indeed toss the back?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So Mr. J, does it need like an athletics checks or anything?
To toss you a bag? I mean, I guess since it's shit, if you want, man, sure.
I mean, nah, I don't. I mean, it's just you're saying nothing.
Yeah.
I'm fucking anxious.
Well, you guys were talking about passing the bag. I was waiting for you to be done. Roll athletics
Okay.
check, man. You throw him the bag. It's raining. There you are. Boom. Damn, man, it's. And sure as shit, the bag hits you in the face. You just get slapped in the face with the bag. You got to pull it off now. You got like an indentation of a face on your forehead. You're like in your mind. You're like, damn, man. Should have just put my hands up. But yes, you have the bag now.
So going over, yeah, around behind Jotun, is the snout bone big, like of a size where it could fit into the bag, or is it still just way too big?
It's the snout bone's like 5 feet in length, width. It's about the square. You imagine that a good someone could probably pick it up. Who's pretty ample in strength. It doesn't seem like it'd be a problem putting in the bag. Uh, the entire skull seems like it would be a problem to put it in the bag, unless you got probably rid of everything in the bag.
Jotun, could you give me a hand?
Just kind of looking at what?
Could you give me a hand putting the fragments she so thankfully broke off for us? Could you help me put them in the bag? Well, she's frozen like that.
Okay.
And yeah, Jotun helps me put the big snout piece in the bag along with any other shards. All right, all right. Super solid. As I move back up to this spot, and I'll just use my bonus action and just have the ball of lightning move over there to not affect the frozen. I can't slide it. I don't control it. I just slide it to like right there to not like zap the frozen body.
Move it here.
Yeah, just move it there to not zap the. And with that, that'll that'll end the turn. If any of you could grab any shards, now's the time.
And this brings us to Amber's turn.
And yeah, Ember just sits there and at attention. That's okay.
This brings us to Kester's turn. Ha ha ha. Death comes. Yeah. You know, Kester begins to bleed all over the ground. It's yucky. I forgot about his light. This brings us to Khan's turn. Reflecting on things. This was probably a terrible idea. Uh, you just note the surroundings. What do you do?
Noting these, and just hearing what's happening towards the south, and just kind of looking all over, just kind of shaking my head, looking towards Castor. Can you just describe his situation from where I am? Do I note what's occurring?
Uh, he looks like he's drowning in ketchup, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's bleeding out pretty bad. You note somebody might want to try to stabilize him quick,
And with
or
that,
else you might lose him.
Khan's kind of rushing over. Khan's kind of dashing, almost blinking, as just arriving there and just noting that, Khan just kind of fastening the gloves, looking downward towards the gloves. You mentioned how they kind of wrapped around my entire arm, forearm, and did it reach the bicep?
Did it reach the bicep?
The the biceps or my biceps, because you mentioned it how it kind of attached and fastened itself around my arms. It doesn't matter. Looking towards Kester, I'm looking back at Tilgrim. Hey, you might want to something now. If you have any bandages, throw them to me. I'll stabilize them, and you can come here and fix this when you can. As Khan just begins to just reach for Kester, making sure the gloves are on, of course, attempting to locate where exactly he's bleeding, so he can kind of clog that up and apply pressure to the wound. All the time, just kind of looking backwards towards Tilgrim and the others.
I don't have any bandages, but I do have some potions, health potions.
Oh, the health potions aren't going to stop the bleeding. Just
Then you'll have to. No, again, you have to wait till I get there.
Oh my god. Khan just kind of looking towards Kester, on my knees. Khan just picks up Kester. As picking up Kester, I'll say, I'll just bring him towards you. I'm not sure how fast you are with those legs of yours. No offense. As I go to pick Kester up from his ketchupy state. Picking up Kester. While picking up, can I note where the bleeding is occurring from? Since I'm not, I wasn't able to tell where he was striking from. Can I see where exactly the wound is?
Can you see where the room is?
No, I'm looking to, as while I'm picking up Kester.
Oh, the wound.
Yeah, so I can at least stop the bleeding as I go to help.
Make a medicine check.
Cool, as I am also picking up Kester simultaneously to make this easier for Tilgrim.
So is he just laying in your arms?
Oh, yes, very gallantly.
Gallantly. I like that.
Oh, it's a 12. That's decent.
And how are we doing this?
Oh, I'm just, as I'm picking him up, I'm knowing my just background as assassin and just knowing some battle spots. I'm just looking over for as well as feeling over, not too roughly or violating any of his rights. As I'm just kind of looking for just a sensor cavity or any indication of heavy blood flow, so I can at least point him in the right direction. As I mean to head over towards her with Kester and Tuff.
Oh, you're just looking to see if he's wounded. You note his a laceration to his stomach going from his right side up towards his chest. It seems pretty bad.
Cool. With Kester in my arms, Khan proceeds to head towards Tilgrim, just watching the step, but also speed walking almost. Or actually, I am speed walking. As I just arrive, looking towards Tilgrim, there's a few slashes towards his chest. That's somewhere to start. As I kind of put Kester on, just looking towards the ground, just kind of making a soft mouth for him, and keeping my arms where the lacerations are, just kind of stop blood from pouring out of there. I'll assist you as best I can, but please hurry up. I'd rather not have another revenant on our hands. As I effectively move Kester from here to here, if this is fine. looking towards Pilgrim. Hey, are you gonna say something? He's dying, right?
No, I understand. I'll be getting to work.
And with that, was that picking him up and moving him and doing that medicine check? Was that my action and bonus action, or just an action? Or bonus action? I'm not sure.
I don't think you did. You didn't. Yeah, that's just an action.
Oh, it's just an action.
Yeah. What did you do that would be considered a bonus action as well?
No, I'm not sure. I was just wondering.
Oh, yeah, you just performed an action.
Cool. Yeah, I'm placing Kester right here and just keeping my hands on the wound until, or just applying pressure to stop it from bleeding, so Pilgrim can come. Looking backwards towards Doherty. Do I know any movement from her body as well? Is she what state is she in? I'm kind of observing her through the corners of my eyes and my peripheral.
She just seems to be face down in the dirt, or the swamp. Since no one's really checked on her, she might be drowning. I don't know, but she's certainly just kind of laying face down in just the swamp.
Just kind of shaking my head and looking towards Kester. I'm gonna go grab your cousin real quick. And kind of looking to where my hands are. Put your hands right there and make use of that gem, will you? As a bonus action, noting the movement I already used. That was as a bonus action, using my movement, Khan, just kind of going over here using the wind. It's just shadows, just kind of transporting and pushing Khan forward as I'm going to go towards Doherty and to pick her up as well. And doing so, using it's just shadows kind of in like my feet and just kind of pushing me forward just a bit more. I'm going to use my remaining movement from Step with the Wind to just arrive right back here. Using Doherty if picked up right here with Kester and Doherty all surrounding Pilgrim. As Khan just kind of breathing heavily, noting my scars. I'm going to end my turn there.
As you do this and you place Doherty down, you note her just kind of pushing herself to one knee and putting her head up looking. As you all just kind of turn towards her, just surprised, she just looks up. It's time. And with that, she just kind of blows a white powder in all of your faces. Just kind of quickly left to right. Make a Constitution save for me.
I'm just kind of saying, ah! As he tries to cover his eyes. To me?
Me as well, right?
Yeah, just, because Kester's on the ground, so.
Oh,
There you go.
damn.
I'm not rolling, right?
No, you're unconscious, my guy.
Good, for sure. Okay.
You are covered in powder, though. Let's just, but you don't roll anything. Both Khan and Tilgrim, to everybody's outside sources, just fall down,
You did this, Carl.
unconscious.
You did this.
I yelled Tobram. Togrom!
You note Doherty just slowly turning towards you, Yamez, nodding. You're next. No worries.
Bring it on, bitch.
She just kind of smiles at you.
Quickly, as Khan follows, do I sense any just overwhelming just magic that can denote to just charming nature as denoting my ancestors' relations with being charmed or frightened? Or as I'm just kind of knocking unconscious, do I sense that familiar presence of being charmed?
Nah, man, you just got knocked the fuck out.
So end my turn.
Yeah, you're just kind of on the ground. With the goings on and a newly frozen swamp witch, you think things are looking up. Unbeknownst to you, well, you can't really hear what's going on. Well, actually, Yama's shrouded Tilgrim, so by earshot, I imagine you heard Yama's voice yelling Tilgrim. Outside of that, Baba Lazaga is just kind of looking at you. You're kind of not sure as you look at the ice, but she's definitely just staring at you. But you're sure that she froze in a different position. Her eyes just kind of are locked on you. What do you do?
Okay, around my hand, her snake arm's still connected, right? Like, is my hand frozen with her, or just only the snake, only her bite part, like her snake's frozen around my arm?
Uh, they're just kind of like in ice, like everything's frozen.
Okay, then I presume with that, with his what's that? With his left arm tugged real hard to shatter, with rip his arm. It says I'm free. Okay, teleport. Flash check. Where is it? There you go. And quickly check. Where is it? Advantage. Please God. 28.
Cool. What was that athletics check for?
For him to pry his arm off, for him to pry his arm away off of Baba Lazaga's frozen great vice grip.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, can you not roll checks when I don't ask for them? What?
My apologies.
Like I'm like, yeah, okay. You just do that, man. You don't get a check for it.
Okay.
Yeah. You have the rest of your turn.
Okay. Am I free? Correct. Maximum.
Are you what?
Free from her vice grip.
Yeah, she's frozen.
Okay, cool. For that, look at my arm. How badly is it? Christ.
You just know the gash on your arm. It looks like just fang marks, and then kind of getting pulled up. They're not that deep, but they hurt like hell. You feel more internally injured than anything else. Almost as if you broke a rib or something.
And with that, shaking his arm. Shit, that hurts. I'm just gonna walk. 10, staring back. Is her eyes still following me through even while she's frozen, or her position still locked right here?
You know that her eyes following you.
Wolfram, any bone shards near her?
Looking back at Lucian and looking back at Balazaga. Am I really seeing any moon shards?
You see, actually, you can't really decipher based on the ice.
Well, I mean, you kind of froze her, man, so I can't tell.
I just snap through the rain.
Shit. And shaking his arm. Emma, she's like shaking. She's like shaking, attempting to break free, or she's not resistant. She's still nonchalant, nonchalant about this ordeal. Like, is she making any facial expressions, or?
She's just kind of staring at you blankly. It doesn't look like she's making any big expressions.
Okay, then. With that being said, okay, so the rest of all the bones are in the back, correct? Or all left there is the snout. For
No, the whole skull is out of the bag. The snout is in the bag.
Okay, and the rest are still floating, correct?
It's just the rest of the skull. It's just sitting on the ground.
Okay, so 5, 10. 40, and a flag movement, fly hop. How big is the remaining sharp pieces? Is 15 sarcasm like around like what? 5?
Uh,
So,
how big is it?
the remaining
You know
pieces,
that's it's roughly, what is that? Like 15 feet wide and 10 feet. It's real big.
Ah, damn, I could have
It's
thought.
like 15 by 10 feet.
Damn it. Okay, I can't remember. Okay.
10 by 15 feet.
Was my action break? Okay. For some reason, my action was used to set myself free, correct? Or that was a free.
Yeah, you didn't take your.
Okay. And with that, Wolfman again try attempts to lift up the well, first off, Wolfman is going down a potion first. We're doing that. Down a potion. And Sprim healing. Jesus Christ. 40.
Anyone opposed to breaking it apart first? Just seeing the massiveness.
Can't say I
And
think
with
that's
that-
going to be a
Nope,
very
I'm
good
definitely
idea.
not. Do you have anything else to do?
No, but something tells me if she took shards of it and it's that big of a deal, I don't think breaking it apart's going to help any better.
Okay. Wolfman
Might
was
fit in
using
the
his,
bag.
okay. Using his well, kneeling down, try to lift up the bag. Wolfman tried to tempted to lift it up and try to move it around, see if it's heavy enough. If it's feasible enough for him to move around. Jesus Christ. I'm good to go or no? Mr. J? Are you muted or are you just doing something in the background?
Oh, you're just lifting
yeah.
the skull, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got you. So I was waiting for, self advantage. Oh wow, that's 20. Cool.
Wow, that's
All right.
rough.
29.
As you kind of bolster underneath the skull and push with all your might up, you feel it just kind of getting up just maybe an inch off the ground. You could feel your lower back just beginning to snap almost as you just kind of keep it up. You're holding it, but you're probably not able to move it. And when I say you're having a bad time, I mean that sincerely. But you are holding it up and about an inch off the ground.
Damn, this shit's fucking heavy.
Yeah, that's going to end your turn
Gotcha.
as you're just kind of keeping it up. Seeing the party around you drop, Yamez, you know Doherty just kind of turning towards you. She's just kind of waving, smiling, and just coming towards you. What do you do?
First things first, you just see Yamas take his shirt and kind of put it above his nose, or it's kind of like a mask to not, yeah, hopefully not inhale any more of that stuff. Next, I'll cast Healing Word on Kester. So
You know Kester just kind of spring up. Kester, you realize, yeah, you're still there. Laying in the rain.
Well, Kester just becomes to like whimper softly. I hate this so much.
Kester, good news and bad news. Which one do you want first?
Just looking up at Doherty. This is one of the bad news, isn't it?
Yep.
You know Doherty also nodding. Yeah.
Hi, Doherty.
Hello, Blondie. You should have stayed asleep.
Yeah, this is kind of his fault, to be honest.
I wave back. Anyway, the good news, the house is gone. Well, let me phrase that. The house is no longer a monster house. It's just a house now.
Cool. And with that, I'm just gonna close my eyes and pretend like I'm dead.
But you might want to cover your mouth up and nose.
Okay. As I just say that with my eyes closed, still pretending like I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm also gonna rush over to her and attempt to knock, just attack her with the rapier, kind of in anger.
Oh, that's not okay.
Oh, wait, what happened?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, does 18 hit?
Yes. As you slash her, you note just kind of hitting her in the cheek, cutting it as she just looks at you and shakes her head. Hmm. Well, that was dapper, I guess.
Just looking back at her, look, there's a lot of things I hate in this world, and one of them is backstabbers. As much as these people have caused me many, and I mean many, of near-death experiences, I would never turn my back on them. That is the bond that that is the bond that we share. So for a cousin to just outright use filthy maneuvers, if I say so myself, and against her own cousin, well, in my eyes, they're below that of a demon. So, truth be told, I don't care what you say at the moment. As I hold the rapier kind of just still at her.
You know her just kind of staring down at Tilgrim and then looking back at you. What'd you say?
Bitch.
She just kind of nods. My turn next.
I'll pass.
This brings us to Bennett's turn. It's cold and dark. To the south of you, you can note what's happening, but you're not sure, as you can't really hear much more than Yamas is yelling.
It. Okay. Uh. 5 feet. Okay. So looking north towards Lazaga, she's still encased in ice, or like does ice seem to chip or crack?
You don't note. You say crack?
Yeah.
You don't note any cracking of any sort.
All right.
She almost seems just statuesquely standing there.
Okay. Cool. Taking note of that and turning around. Okay. So, moving south and kind of ducking behind one of the wooden crosses, I'm going to put both my hands in a triangle-like shape as I point my two thumbs towards my head, the front of it, between my eyebrows. As I do this, magic starts to form. A purple color begins to manifest in between my fingernails. As I pull them apart, multiple strands kind of warp and twist around. As I flex all my fingers and my thumbs, they straighten out as I push them into the ground in front of me and just chant Isao Drai Vizi. As I do this, a trail of the same colored energy just kind of finds its way and starts warping through the ground and some of the mud until it hits a point between Yamez and Doherty where a pool of it begins to open and a spear shoots out. I'm gonna cast Mind Thrust and I'm aiming for Doherty.
She has failed.
The spear kind of jutting up makes an impact straight with her stomach. As it does it, it kind of finds its way through her and also disintegrates, flakes of it going up towards her head.
Let's see, that was the roll. Okay. And what else, sir?
Can I do from here? Looking towards the skull, the bag is over the snout, you said?
I'm sorry?
The skull right here. Like, you described the snout being inside the bag of holding?
Yeah, I believe Lucian put it in there. Yeah or no?
It's not right.
What?
So yeah.
Okay, yeah. There you go. Yeah, we'll do the pause on my turn.
Looking over the skull and thinking a bit, putting my hand towards the ground and kind of using some of the water from the, I guess, redirection of the river, as I kind of lock my fingers into the dirt and twist, water begins to form up my arm, forming itself in layers over the ice already formed on my forearms. As I do this, I kind of grab at it and tear it off, a chunk of ice just in the palm of my hands. As I throw it up into the air, it begins to animate and spin as shards of it come descending down towards Doherty again. I'm pretty much just gonna use Frostbite.
As this is happening, you note just kind of a large nope, and you just see her just throw her hand in the air. She casts counterspell. You note the spell just kind of freezes above you.
Looking up in the air, and just kind of looking at the ice frozen, and kind of looking down towards Doherty. I was sure that my mind thrust hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, she could still take a reaction? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So, seeing that and then just looking down towards her, I'm gonna just remain and like behind the cross using it as cover. Just my head tilt in absolute confusion as to how the hell she's still moving. I'm gonna end my turn there.
And this brings us to Jotun's turn. You note in the midst of everything that Doherty's reawoken and seems to have knocked out some of your teammates. You could see the flurry of spells going between Bennett and herself as Wolfram stands beside you, legs probably burning, trying to hold up the skull. Uh, what do you do?
I guess kind of looking to Wolfram as he's trying to pick up the skull, I'll just kind of ask, what do you plan on doing with that once you've picked it up?
Well, chick is frozen. Like she said, run away. Hopefully, oh, I look towards his left. Shit, never mind. Guess she's unconscious. I plan to put this on a cart. We could just tie us around to the cart and just drive away. But never mind.
Well, we can't exactly just walk with it. It's too heavy to walk with.
That's where the cart's comes in handy. But never mind.
I'd still be of the camp of just breaking it apart, but
I definitely think we should break it apart as well. Kind
I
of
mean,
looking at the,
it's already in pieces anyway. Sorry.
but even smaller pieces. Kind of looking at the skull. Are there any cracks in it?
Are there any cracks in the?
But like,
There's a large scarred crack across the left nostril from there to the eye socket. Other than
um,
that, just the broken tip. Both the top and bottom jaws were just removed.
okay. I guess kind of noting the crack, kind of going over it, I'll just like start pounding down on it, trying to use that as like a weak point to break the skull to smaller pieces so it'd be easier to carry.
Okay. You're going to break. You're gonna want to. How are we breaking it down? You're just gonna hit it?
Uh,
If so, just attack it.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, roll damage? I mean, it's a skull. It'd be a large skull. It's probably really hard to miss it. Aha. You know, just with a good swipe, you just kind of break it in half. It just kind of falling to the side. You note them making two fairly long, just chunks.
And then kind of looking over to Lucian. You still got any more space in your baggie?
Almost with a squint at what he just said.
Do you still have
Yeah,
space in your bag?
yeah. They're probably gonna have to be just a little bit smaller than that. Just about there though.
Okay. Taking a look at it again, are there any other cracks formed in it? Or is it just kind of that one big one?
After the blow you gave it, you note that the right piece that fell is cracked almost at half. The other piece just fell. You don't note any additional cracking.
Okay, so to reiterate, there's two large pieces, right? The large part of the skull and then like the
Yeah, there's two halved pieces of skull. On the
okay.
right, on the right half is a crack going on the side of it almost halfway through it. On the left side, on the left piece, nothing.
Okay. Um, and then kind of looking to Wolfram. See if you can figure out a way to break that. Why do I hear myself?
I could tell you.
If he catches what I said.
All right then.
Okay. And then I'm gonna try to break down the other piece again.
This is which piece?
The the one that has a crack in it, the right side you said?
Okay, roll damage.
Yeah, I rolled it.
Oh, you did. I'm sorry. You just quickly and easily shatter that piece, leaving you with three, one large and two medium chunks.
I'll kind of pick up the two mediums, holding them out to Lucian. Will these fit?
Yep, that'll do and then some.
I'll just hand them down to him so he can put them in his bag.
As opposed to just accept them. I just hold the bag open as he puts them in the bag.
And then there's the large piece to deal with. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's my full action, so.
All right, that's gonna end your turn. I'm gonna take a snack break for like 2 minutes to get a snack.
All right.
Roger. I could get some chips too.
I wish I had some snacks.
Get some snacks from your local neighborhood Wawa.
I don't live anywhere near a Wawa.
So,
I'm paid to say
I
that.
don't think I can really help you.
Yo,
in this
bro, she really got up and just casted chloroform. Everyone's
Yo,
just on
frame
the
fucking
floor. No, not her turn. Yo, no turn, no action economy. Just throw chloroform in everyone's face.
I've been getting cucked since we started this fight, bro. Like I'm sick of it.
Actually,
Hey,
wait,
yo,
Kester,
bro,
the powder's on your face, by the way.
Yo,
Yeah, that's great.
So children, here to, like,
Say it
a
again?
bullet hole. If she had like a bullet hole through her, would you care to?
If she's alive, that's all that matters.
Wait. Doesn't matter if she died and then we brought her back to life?
We already have some we plan to bring back, don't we?
Yeah, we already have like Esmeralda and Cassandra.
So,
Yeah, then the app's gonna be like, I'm not reviving this one until you handle this fate
yeah.
in the village of Barovia. And it's like,
It's like, alright, your
So-
time's up.
Just focus on. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm useless.
Again, I
I
think I've
bust out
explained.
a good
I think I've
rapier.
explained the difficulty of trying to shot with a gun.
Mhm.
Yo, Zon, do I have to A-okay to bust out the good rapier?
Just don't kill her. I can't say anything. Yeah, just don't kill her. That's all that's important.
That's
I mean,
that's
I
that's
think
me.
but I think the fact that she casted counterspell on a cantrip would mean that she's low on health. So I don't think using the super special is a good idea.
I think the fact that she casted counterspell on a cantrip is because she has a lot of counterspells.
Or she could have been like being petty.
Nah, but like that's the thing. She didn't do it to the fucking mind thrust. That would have been a way more. That would have made way more sense.
Just
Wait,
fucking felt like
wait. I don't
counterspelling
mean
your
to cut,
specific prop fight.
I don't mean cutting one off here. Let's act the expert as himself on this. Khan, would you counterspell a cantrip unless they're mad low on health?
Oh my god, bro, stop! That's
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah. I don't know.
I saw the opening. I saw the opening.
Yeah. I'm only gonna say this, right? After Dipes.
Yeah, right? I'm not gonna lie. Dipes? I think I want them
No,
dead.
they kind of made a lot of.
Like it was a
Yo,
meme before, and then this happened.
Like, I'm not trying to sound racist, but like, if we got rid of them damn dirty dipes, we don't really care about them blue skin motherfuckers.
Yo, that's nuts, my guy.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh wow. Oh yeah, real quick, solid question. Is anybody else's carrying capacity weird?
Explain, like how?
I don't know. I think mine doubled somehow.
Don't complain.
I'm not complaining. I'm just wondering if like something happened.
Possibly
I'm
because
gonna
of
go.
your
you see this
size.
boom?
I'm gonna go get a can of soda now.
Wait, one last. I gave you back your thieves' tools a while ago, right? Isaiah?
Yep, I definitely have a.
All right, just making sure.
I had 2 sets, so I don't know where the second one.
I got it.
Oh, he has it. But yeah, I have a set. Anyway, Dr. Pepper.
Taking spicy soda. I'll be back. I get bitch slapped by a house, and then I got fucking.
It's crazy because Kessler really got clapped by the house.
No shield, man. No shield. I mean, he did.
He
got shield,
did use the
damn.
shield. It broke through it.
Damn.
Why do you think he's so salty about it?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fuck that house. No, for real, bro.
Wait, nah. Better that house. I'm going after a dumb one. The one after you.
Oh no, I spoke, and now my carrying capacity is back to normal. It's whatever. I don't care.
Again, I was assuming that's because of your size.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
big.
size, yeah. Besides, either crap has doubles.
Yeah.
Stayed quiet.
Hey, you're encumbered.
Oh no, it's because the shadow gem is still in my inventory. Because I already gave that off to what was her name?
Oslin.
Brain broke. Oslin. So I shouldn't
Brain?
have that.
Brain broke.
Don't worry about it. But yeah. Now I'm not encumbered.
You don't need this either.
So she's frozen. Wait, she's incapacitated, right? Shit, I'm trying to hit her. God damn it. Oh well. It sounds like
I'm back.
That was some rough English.
oh, it sounds like
Is anyone not back? Oh wait, that's a dumb question.
wait a minute, is this?
Is everybody here?
Could be, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool.
anybody, Jeremiah?
Unsure.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Oh, never mind.
Jeannie, are you alive?
Jeanette?
I think she said she was going to get snacks.
Cool. Mm, I guess we'll give her a minute.
Dog can make a ton of progress. That's it. I'm kidding.
No. This is definitely song Salvations.
Yeah, the DLC for 5 is just like, I mean,
The I win
of
button.
course, yeah, that, yes.
Airco.
I mean, yeah, yeah, 90% of them are just busted.
I got now.
Like
Literally any Izanagi.
I mean, base Izanagi's fine. He's pretty balanced.
Your cross size is also still kind of cracked though.
I mean, in the mid to early game, absolutely. Late game, kind of sucky.
Okay, and then my late game, you got Magatsu or the other one, Neo coming. Also, Country Maker some bullshit.
What?
The passive skill Country Maker. That's just like you get like extra if you just actually played the game right.
What is that skill?
It's a passive. The more you have your compendium filled, the more damage your moves do.
Oh yeah, that one.
We're waiting for
So-
Jeanette.
Yeah, we're giving Jeanette like an extra minute. But yo, I just happened into like getting my whatchamacallit name. He's like my favorite demon. God. Yeah, I got Yoshitsune with like Undying Fear. Just like with Hasso Toby. It's like ridiculous.
You mean the pizza cutter?
He still didn't come back yet?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah,
No.
there you are.
Yes.
You're you.
We were waiting
Yeah,
on
we were
you.
waiting on you. We were waiting on you.
What? Sorry.
I asked you what's up like 3 minutes ago.
I like left. Sorry.
It's you. You're him. Alright, cool.
Did you need me to do something?
No. Actually, now that I look at the turnover, we could have started without you. So it's me.
Slicer.
I don't know, man. I beat Royale with like bullshit personas or demons. I don't even remember what the fuck I did. I didn't give a fuck about them. I just cared about the characters.
Yeah. Also, Royal is like feels like it's easier than the
Yeah.
even without all the extra things they give you to make you powerful. Even without those, I feel like they weaken the a
Yeah,
lot of these mounts.
it did feel easier.
I mean, they added like extra phases to like bosses, but it's like,
Baba Lazaga Dex save. Let's roll. What was
It's
the
normal-
DC?
I think a 16. Let me check. Ice round. Cold round. 14.
Okay. She remains frozen.
Holy crap!
But if you ever laugh like that again, I'm gonna unfreeze her.
All right, stop. It's a joke, man. I'm just too excited.
That said, this brings us to Doherty's turn. Huffing for a second. Doherty just kind of blowing white powder in your face. Yama's make a Constitution save for it.
Do I get advantage because I have like my face being covered currently?
Oh, yeah, sure, man. Does that face covering have a way for you to breathe?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would.
All right. You just kind of feel faint. You fall over unconscious.
Fuck you.
Turning back towards you, Kester, you know Doherty just smiling as her serpent just darts down and hits you.
Bro, do I even want the shield? I think I want the shit. No, actually, no. Just cap me.
You note yourself getting knocked unconscious. With this, Doherty just kind of sprinkles a little more powder on you. Nodding. They'll be fine. And she slowly makes her way towards... Oh, no, because she can only do an action, so she can only do that. Oh, wait, I forgot. She got hit with Mind Thrust, so she has to do one action. So Kester is not unconscious. My bad. You're uncapped, sir. Cool.
Cabbage returned.
That brings us to Tilgrim's. No, it doesn't. That brings us to Lucian's turn.
And seeing seeing the goings on there, and seems Lazaga's still frozen, I just go to I can't click on myself.
Are you stuck on ruler mode or any other thing like that?
Yup. It was
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
I will move over to I'll just like pass the just like hand the bag over to Wolfram again. I'm gonna see if I can do something about Doherty.
All right. Wolfram, take the bag.
And alrighty, and movement. And just moving to here behind this tree.
My nose, it's so itchy. Sorry.
I just take a shot at Doherty's foot using the it's an action to switch weapon.
Yes.
Would throwing a dagger count as switch?
No, I'll allow it. It's just that. Wait,
As I just
is that what you're holding?
no, because that's what I was curious. I was gonna throw a dagger. I'm not currently.
Yeah.
So I was asking, would that count as switching weapons?
If it's like a dagger. If it's like anything else, let's go with that. That sounds good. I like it.
All right, Roger. So holding the Twilight Nail, kind of like peeking from the crucifix. I just shake. I just take a knife from my side and just kind of like wave them up and down next to her, like don't want to kill her. As I just take the knife and I'll just throw it at her leg, trying to at least make it so she can't make it harder for her to move. Dagger. As I throw it straight for Doherty's attack. Jesus Christ.
We fight for
And
not 20 though.
Damage. And she just sees a dagger fly through the rain and aims straight for her shin.
Her shin?
Like, I'll say her thigh. Her thigh.
You note the dagger grazing her thigh as she just kind of looks through, or just looks around and then looks at you. No, you're next anyway. It's fine.
As I just take a leap back. And Madam Moon said, no, Matt. Five. 35. There. And that will be the turn. And Amber just flies back and lands back in his chest.
Okay. Let's see. This would bring us to this brings us to Kester's turn.
So, quick question: hammering a dagger into someone's foot with an actual whole ass hammer is two attack. It's two actions, right?
Technically, yes.
Ah, fuck. All right.
Well, no, I don't know how that would work.
I
It would be
don't.
an action to hammer it. I don't know if it
Ah.
would be an action to set it up.
Indeed.
I mean, maybe it's just an action because you're just holding the item and then you're just stabbing someone.
Holding
Essentially.
dagger, hammer down. I think that's
Well, yeah, because the action is you're striking the hammer, or you're using a hammer to strike.
But since I'm technically technically dual wielding, then isn't that sort of like action and bonus action?
Yo, bro, you're overcomplicating this.
Wait, so it's an action or not?
I don't even know what you want to do, man.
I want to hammer a dagger into Dorothy's foot so she's pinned in place, like you know how you would hammer in a tent.
No, I guess that, but like, you could have just done that, and we would have
Right.
been past this.
Well, I mean, I don't want to like set it up and then I can't hammer it down because I don't have the action. That'd be silly. But yeah, so just pulling out a dagger and my hammer, I'm going to just attempt to just pierce her foot and hammer it down. Attack action. I'm gonna roll this with advantage as just my eyes just flare up with energy as I just with pinpoint accuracy. That's not advantage. Hold on. With pinpoint accuracy. There we go. Here's the damage. Ugh.
Oops, wrong. As the dagger slams into Doherty's boot, you note her just stopping and looking down towards you.
What's up? Oh, with that, I'm
You
just
almost
gonna
cut off my toe.
Did I almost cut off your toe? I don't know. I think I'm really good at my job.
I'm wondering if I should just kill you off, you know? The rest of them are asleep, but you think they'd miss you?
You know, sometimes I wonder, really. I really don't want to test it, though.
I do.
Of course we would.
She just kind of stares back and then down at you.
I'm guessing there's a reasoning as I just look around for the various sleep people. Oh, she's not gonna say nothing? Alright. Fair. And with that, I'm gonna just attempt to just jump back. Okay. Where do I don't even know what to do right now. So then just heading down and around 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because I just head all the way over. Actually, no, 25, because I jumped back 5 feet. All right. So just as I head on over here, what am I even gonna... Oh, I know what I can do. So just focusing, sort of. Just well, actually the opposite. Not focusing at all. Just the magic just within me just starts just going out of control. And we're rolling. What? I feel like I get that one a lot. Hold on. 39. Ooh, you regain 2d10 hit points. What a time to be alive. Ah! Oh. Well done. Just as the energy just flows into my wounds and close them, specifically the big one on my side, I just take a deep breath and all right, this is probably not going to be good. I'm going to end my turn just bracing with my cane up. Well,
This brings us back to Wolfram, who has now regained his footing after having to hold a massive skull for a bit.
Okay. How tall is the Damn, I won't swing right now. How tall is the is now 10 feet, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then. Is there any weak points within the what's the jaw or the back of the skull?
You don't know anything. The left side just kind of seems to have broken pretty perfectly down the middle.
Examine it over. There's no indentations, none of that.
Other than that scarring between the left nostril and the eye socket, nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw his blade out and take a swing at it. Try to cleave it in half. So it's like on this side or it's on this side. I don't be sure. It doesn't
It's
matter.
just on the center because it's cut in half.
Okay, with that, we'll move down. Oh shoot, going down and raising his blade horizontally. He's gonna raise up his blade high in the air before swinging it down. Attempt to cleave the blade. Cleave the skull in half. Boop. Attack. Let's not go crazy on this. Do I hit? Do I make the AC or no?
Yeah, man.
Okay. So with that.
You managed to crack it into 2 pieces.
Are small fit in the bag, correct? They're both 5 feet each.
So they're small enough to fit in the bag, but that would not be the problem.
Oh, enough space.
Yeah, the problem is at this point you can't put them in the bag because if you did, the bag would spit everything out.
Okay then. Can I have the actual what the bag? Oh, can I have the actual bag of mementos? Ben, what's in your bag of holding that we currently don't need as of now? Alex, you good? Or you dead?
Give me a sec. You'll got me at like the most awkward time.
Ah, you good? You good? I'll take some of these out of the bag.
Peeking out from, I guess, around the wooden cross, I'm just gonna kind of put my back to it. Leather armor, a rusted suit, rusted shield, 2 shields. I think some iron ingots were in there.
What's the heaviest?
All the rusted stuff. And the shields.
Yeah, weapons want to quickly just throw them shits out right here on the ground. Will that be enough to enable it to be stored in? Shield, sword, armor. That's 3 items. Probably around 20 to 10 pounds.
Wait, what else?
Rust sword, shield, and armor.
There was a rusted
Sword,
shield
huh?
and yeah, there was a rusted shield and rusted armor. I never said anything about a sword.
Oh, come on.
That's 320. Nah, you still don't have enough space.
Okay.
I mean, just to make it easier on you, the skull weighs about wager 300 pounds.
And the maximum is like maximum capacity of the bag holding is like what, 500?
Yes.
And I limit. Okay, Ben.
And you're currently at 320, so you need to get that down a bit more.
Okay, Ben. I'll take over and put in my bag. This point, what can I take at this point?
Leather armor, 2 shields. Probably
Those
the Hempton rope.
iron ingots if you can carry them.
Which is the heaviest? Which is the heaviest? Current. What's the heaviest?
5 iron ingots, 125 pounds.
So let me have my movement. Of sacrifice from the team. I'm gonna take the 5 iron ingots. These guys aren't even coming now. It will fix the 5 iron bars. Jesus Christ.
You're taking 5 iron bars. Yeah, we'll do that later. I don't know what the math is on that, so
No, you good.
I'm gonna like. Do you want to do anything else?
Anything else? What can I do? As of now, no. As of now, no. I'm messing right here. Something I can do. I can't attack from range, so that'd be my turn. Was focused on I'm sorting out the inventory problems.
This is gonna bring us to Bennett's turn. You note the inventory problems, the Doherty problems, and something strange happening to the north. It seems that the ice is starting to melt. Sweating profusely.
Okay. I guess looking south, what direction is Doherty facing? Does she seem to be like approaching the skull?
I'm sorry, what is Doherty approaching from?
Yeah, I wanted to know if Doherty was like facing in this direction, like approaching us, or
No, she seems to be kind of looking around and then looking towards the south west.
Uh. So. What is all that? I hate all of this. It's actually terrible. So in the north, the ice around the ice surrounding Lazaga is slowly like melting, right?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, kind of moving from one wooden cross to the other, and shifting around it, kind of facing towards her. Uh, so, 40. So, seeing the ice melt, putting both my hands together, interlacing my fingers, ice begins to form over my hands from the fingertips all the way down to my elbow on respective hands. As this happens and I separate my hands, a cold wind starts to pick up around me as I reel up my mask and kind of take it in, breathing it in. And as I do this, the air around me grows colder and colder, ice forming in the water, kind of surrounding my feet and freezing over in unison. As I do this, my head kind of reels back as the air around me grows colder and colder and basically reaching somewhere around sub-zero before I stop and just exhale a single word being heard from my mouth. Sutesh! As just a massive breath of cold air suddenly flocks north. I'm going to use... Let me pull this up. My Staff of Frost to cast Cone of Cold towards Lazaga, trying to see if I can help to reinforce the ice, keeping her trapped. That takes off 5 charges off of this thing, so I'm at 5.
You note even with the blast of frozen air just kind of almost singeing over the ice, you could see it's refreshed, a bit thicker, but after a little while, you're not sure if it's the rain uh, or not, but it seems to start just kind of trickling at first and then pouring water down it as if it's melting.
Looking over towards Jotun, Wolfram, and Lucian, I'm just gonna call out, you guys might want to pick up the pace, because she's melting.
How much space do we have? As I'm just like panicked. Bag.
How much space do you have, Mr. J? Oh, you still calculating that part?
Oh God! Can we not ever do this again?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Won't happen again. Is just kind of important.
Was I mean, I really don't want to go through the mathematics of this and try to figure out what you moved. So we'll say, yeah, we'll say for the sake of time, only one piece can fit now. The other piece can't go in. Figure it out.
So we just carry the rest by hand then.
Yeah, just crack it into smaller pieces if possible. Just carry the rest by hand.
Looking towards the skull and then past it, I'm just gonna continue. Shit. You're gonna have to handle that Doherty situation too.
Got it.
Hmm.
God damn.
What else do we got? Shit. So, turning my attention back towards the north, I uh, uh, interlace my index and my middle fingers across each other. As I separate them, Ice Shard begins to form into a full flesh staff as I just grab hold of it. I'm pretty much just gonna end my turn keeping eyes on Lazaga.
Okay. Bringing us to Jotun, you note Doherty just standing, staring off to the south. You note Lazaga's ice slowly dripping away, even with the cone of cold. You note the skull being able to be carried as the bag seems a little too filled. What do you do?
Um, who's gonna carry the last piece?
Well, if you can break that last piece in half, me and you could carry it.
All right, you got it. I guess kind of looking at it, are there any cracks in it, or I could just break it as is?
You could probably just break it as is. You just attack it if you wanted to
Can I
try.
also, can I
Yeah.
also ask something for clarity's sake? Does that mean that there's only like a square left of it? Does half of it fit into the bag?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Okay, I didn't. Uh,
Okay.
I don't.
Due to the size, you just kind of flash down and miss it. Stumble a bit. That was weird.
Kind of regaining my balance, and I'll take
Yeah,
another.
tension over, just it's panic.
I'm a little bit stressed. Okay, that's it. That's all.
And with that, you just kind of shatter it in the next strike.
There we go. There's the pieces, and I'll just like pick them up and hand one over to Lucian.
You broke it into 4 pieces, just so you're aware.
Okay. Just get the other. I'll get to you the other two.
Got it. As I go to pick them, I might need to pass you. I'm pretty loaded up as I just. So,
You kind of cut out for like a good chunk of that. I didn't get what you said.
I said Roger as I go to pick them up. Said I'm pretty loaded on equipment, so I may need you to carry other. And yep.
Okay. Okay, so I'm carrying 3 pieces. He has the other one. That was my action, so that's my turn. Uh, we should get moving, actually.
That you should.
Yeah.
You note the ice just kind of shatter. You could just hear a strange humming in your head, and suddenly that was refreshing. Oh, you woke my little minx up. Pity. If I were you all, I would certainly seek what she offers. Oh, you also made. She just kind of leans over. Did you break the skull? I see. Easier for me to grab now. Appreciate that. She says as she just kind of looks around. Uh, can I assume everybody's eyes are on her? What is everybody currently
Yeah,
doing?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. Just hearing her talk, eyes locked on.
Draws blade and stares at Lazaga.
Kind of looking around the battlefield. You just note her just kind of float forward and then just kind of point towards Wolfram. Aha! With that, she just kind of appears behind you. You kind of note her just press her hand against your back. Do you have a piece of the skull? If you give it
Yes.
to me, this can all be over quickly. Consider it a mercy.
Regardless, here, I doubt even if I do survive, the swamp will still kill me regardlessly.
She just shakes her head. My. Regardlessly is not the word. That said, at least I can make it painless. You know that she's saying this, you could just feel just kind of a snake just kind of uncoiling. You could feel the heat as it just snaps at your throat. You didn't even really see it. Go ahead and make a constitution save for me.
Got it, broski. Eesh, did I pass or did I fail?
That is a fail.
Okay. You see, and with an helmet, wings sprout around, form around his neck, forming like a suit of armor. Check with them blow. Oh, we rolled that. Right now. Eat. Let's go. 25.
Mm.
Excuse me.
With that, you note the kind of you're able to just push off the snake as it recoils. You note Lazaga kind of just nodding at you. Mm. Still strong. Well, of constitution. You can see her kind of ignoring you and turning towards Doherty's direction. Girl, you've let them have the bones. And you still haven't summoned them back to you. Why is that? You know Doherty just kind of staring off towards Lazaga. I thought the dream state was the easier, put them to sleep, right? The Lazaga just kind of turning back to Wolfram, and with that she just kind of slashes you twice, quickly. She seems angry.
Was she slashing at? Stab at neck or?
She's just slashing at you anywhere.
Okay.
One swipe at your chest, the other across your stomach.
With that, you see with the eye from the jewel begins to pulse blue as all the parts you scratch turns pitch black as it begins to harden. I presume, yeah, rage. I presume slash damage. Yeah, resistance.
Not slash damage.
Piercing.
No, it's just force, my dude.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Oh shit.
Uh, oh god damn it! Why did it do that? Give me a sec.
Got you. So
It's just like what did it? It rolled and then it. Okay.
the formula correct?
No.
Ah.
Why is it doing that though? Hold on. Where are you?
I am right here.
Okay. Yeah, I don't need to roll anything. I just want to see if it applies. Here it is. Yeah, okay. And then this is the second one. Yeah, okay, it didn't do that before. All right, we're good to go. Like baby, Baba Lazaga just kind of turning back towards Doherty. Finish the other one up. I'll kill the rest myself. We'll have enough for the, well, don't rush it, girl. With that brings us round. And I feel like we should end the session right there.
Oh, okay.
One more round. Round. One more round.
Second this.
One
more round.
round.
Yeah, I'm just about to
One
get capped
more
right now,
round.
bro. Like, no, yeah,
One
nah.
more round. One more round.
Bro,
Wait,
I'm not trying to see
why?
myself die right now.
We're civilized humans. We have democracy.
Yeah, do you guys want to end here or do one more round?
Yeah, I'm good for one more
I say
round.
one more round.
I prefer to end here.
I guess if someone can't
Yeah, if you can't stay, that's fine.
we'll
Yeah, I
just
guess so.
pick up. We'll just pick up next time.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just pick up on the top of the turn order.
Oh my God! Thank God! Freaking 2 turns.
So,
Cheating dice.
Yo, these cheating like yo, bro. She woke up Captain immediately.
what's the plan?
The plan kill your cousin.
I think
Damn,
she's
bro.
doing good.
I mean, she definitely did something.
Well, she technically spared you guys because if she really want to kill you, she would have done so.
Yeah, nah, I'm
Oh,
definitely dying. I'm
yeah,
definitely dying
big
right
time,
now.
big time. She's definitely good. She's definitely
Yeah, she's about to do me dirty right now.
not have you die.
Yeah, I think she has some little heart for you, Toga. Little heart, small heart.
Say it
I
again?
mean, because if that was, she actually could have just like fireball, just did something to just screw up everyone.
Or
Like I haven't seen her just summon that giant spider thing with that. She could have easily.
Don't
done that.
give ideas.
It also
Come
could
on.
be just gameplay, considering that like we
I
all kind
mean,
of got knocked unconscious
yo,
with only
it
one chance
could-
for a save.
Could be storytelling that she doesn't actually isn't trying to kill everyone.
Jojo. Deep down, she still loves you, Toga. Even though you're a little shit.
Fuck,
Wow!
I hate the top, bro. Oh my god.
Yo, everyone's just foul today.
Hey man, she dragged us all into the fucking swamps, bro.
Yo, the Dipe household,
I get
This-
burnt down.
like, yo, it was a meme before. Now it's not so much a meme.
Yo, now they out here throwing chloroform.
I ain't
a
gonna
war
lie.
crime.
Also
Is that a war
Jeremiah. Only Tilgum is blue. Everyone else is normal skin tone.
Okay, well then I'll draw blue paint on them to have it be justified.
Oh my.
Like, hey, yo, man, throwing chloroform like that's a war crime. This is crazy. You don't just chloroform someone.
Also, aren't you got some of y'all's elves? What's
But it's
Yeah.
not the thing I actually love about it. It's not magic.
It's not magic. It's also not charming. So yeah, we gotta
Eat this chemical real. Eat this knock your butt out chemical real quick.
Okay.
Chemical X.
It's like, yo, man, it's like counterspell this bullet in your chest. It's the same as counterspell this chloroform.
Yeah, no, Carl Extra like is actually like feel magical or like
Okay.
something like that.
It's like,
Yeah,
yo,
no,
man,
it's
it's like
just chemical.
counterspell this disguise kid. It's like, yo, it's not happening.
Alright then. Hopefully he can able to run away. And...
Yo, Isaiah, it might be time to bust out the is not no Okami.
Like, hey, yo, man, I didn't want to shoot her with the gun, the actual gun.
Bro, just aim for a fucking knee, bro. Should be okay.
Like, yo, bro, I'm not trying to aim for a knee, roll like a 30, and she just
Well,
explodes. I'm sorry.
Well, should we aim for her hands if anything so that she can't cast spells?
But then those also have to gagger or carton off so she can cast spells.
Oh, yo, that might be the wave. Hold up, cut off her tongue.
Yo,
What's
What
point
the-
aiming for her knees? She floats.
yo, bro, I'm sorry. I'm gonna save my silver for the fat like demon thing right there.
You know,
If
in
I-
theory,
if
we also could
I
stab her
knew-
eyes out.
If I knew
What?
what it was, I would definitely use Arrow of Slaying, but I don't know what it is.
Hope we tried. Hope. What's the strat, guys? We disengage or run away, or we stay and fight?
I'm about to get clapped right now.
Bro,
Like-
have faith, man. Have faith, bro. Have faith.
Yeah, anyways, I'm about to get clapped right now.
Yo, what you mean, bro?
How many first level slots you have?
1.
Yo, just
Bro.
sniff the just smell the chloroform and
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If she throws chloroform, bro, I'm about to take just a deep inhale, so I just don't have to witness this bullshit. However, if she tries to murder me, well, I'll just die.
I mean,
Damn,
yo,
bro.
man, this demon lady's trying to murder a barbarian. I kind of got to stop that quick.
I was a fan of the hand holding, bro. Okay, so
Man, it's
Viridian
too bad
works.
she's too bad
Second?
she's floating. I can't knock her prone.
I mean, yeah, I think she's probably immune to the knocking prone effect, regardless. So yeah.
Like, yeah,
So-
she's immune to the prone condition. 'Cause she has the final boss float in the air. Just,
Cringe.
Okay, so everybody's asleep. No, he's asleep or unconscious. Unconscious. Okay, damn.
Unconscious and sleep are pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, so
yo, bro, yo, think if everyone was just like, warp to the tower. Actually, no, we couldn't, Esmeralda.
Sure, we can't ever be
Then
behind.
again, it's likely that this is all a dream based on what Dory was saying.
Not really.
I mean,
Yeah.
based on what Dory was saying, kind of like,
Not
It's a
exactly,
good
no.
inference. It's a good
Yeah.
inference.
Plus,
It's not.
If
Don't
you-
encourage this
This-
behavior.
this
what are
is
you
not-
talking
I know
about?
the same thing what you mean.
I'm
This
being,
is-
yeah, listen,
Yeah, because it
Serious.
happened in the
What's
temple,
he saying?
so there's a chance.
and the fact
Let
that
me
she
try
actually
again.
like said it talking to her, it's highly likely.
So yeah.
Like, don't dismiss it as a joke. I'm not joking.
No,
Yeah, but
I'm
you're
not
gonna have to
saying
go
that you're
against it.
joking. I'm saying that you're wrong.
Do you have anybody else to go against it though?
Well, stupid. What do you think? Have you thought of anything?
No, I don't think.
No
What
swear.
the fuck?
No swear.
Exactly.
No swear. No swear.
Yeah, I forgot. Stupid was one of like the sailor curse words.
Wait, what?
Christian Minecraft server.
No swear.
what?
No swear. No swear. No swear.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so everybody all agrees we dipping this. Well, after
No.
Oh,
No, I'm
Nah,
not definitely.
because God, man.
yeah. I mean, once we
I think
grab it,
I
as
think
well-
getting. I almost feel like getting knocked out.
Yeah, I'm just about to stand here and get knocked out.
But because at the same time, we're not gonna leave half the party, which are just chloroformed unconscious, and run away.
Close
not
the
happening.
wall. No, I'm saying like,
And we don't have the action economy to get everyone up.
You could just
Yeah,
like
bro.
pick up and come back later.
I'm about to stand here and just. Oh, I see what happened there. And it was, yeah, but I think I'm just opting to like get drugged. I'm just gonna stand here and get drugged
damn,
or
Out of
knocked
context.
unconscious.
Out of context, that sounds.
Hey yo, bro, I think I found my favorite like
bullet now.
yeah, I think I found my favorite like
And technically, incapacity. It's technically, I believe it's what you take. Anyone hit you with critical damage. I can't hit it right now. Damn,
Nope,
bro.
that's the opposite of what
Nah,
it is.
that
That's
is the opposite.
No.
If
It's
someone's
just you can't take.
It's
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Okay, yeah.
It's not advantage either.
Yes, it is.
I mean, the condition itself is an advantage.
if someone's incapacitated, they're most likely on the floor, and then you could use the prone as advantage. But if I remember right, I don't
Yeah.
think incapacitated gives you advantage right out the gate.
Yeah, it's just they can't take actions or reactions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Lab coat 21. Yeah, I figured she was gonna get. I know it.
Ooh,
It's,
what?
it's a real shame. She said, but
Talking about
Yeah,
Dragon
man.
Ball fighters, they swap
yeah,
the top.
because it's like the newest character. and they just threw the
Ah.
they threw the gauntlet down. That's
Okay,
DLC
okay,
code.
okay.
She's
Yo,
Never
yo, I've
mind.
not played
Yeah.
like the updates, so when my friends explained like what
because
she
then-
does,
Because
Okay.
she has like this debuff that
Oh, my
it
bad.
permanently nerfs a character's damage by
That
21.
was
21%.
That was unconscious. Okay, that was unconscious.
21%?
Yeah, get it? Cause haha, funny. She's Android 21,
But
so you
that
lose
crap is
21%.
busted. So
Alright, we'll see.
essentially,
I'm still.
it pretty much destroys team structure because a lot of
The entire
teams because a lot of teams are based off they either synergize with their move pressure or it's combo damage. You're a combo damage focused team. She just butchered your entire team. That sucks.
21%.
Only one.
Also,
It only costs 1 minute of super. You get get super meter like pennies. It's crazy. You get so much. So
she gains a 21% damage buff. Also,
she can. She gets a damage buff after she does it. So you get a debuff. She gets a buff. So she pushes your team, and she makes certain touch of death that used to be impossible happen. Also, she can easily combo into this. That does this.
How is she? How did they legally allow this character to castrate your team?
I mean,
Alright, so I'm getting things on the stream side here. This one's more abrupt, but yeah. Who do you got to raid? Send a raid to Voodoo Ush. Right now he's playing Evil Dead the game. I'm gonna show him some love. Thank you all for watching. Rest of the week, I'm not even sure if I'll be on any other streams, but yeah, I have to get some stuff sorted out. DKW is coming back, and by what we got off of it, pretty much we're going to be using the hashtag sponsored by water. Yes, it's a running gag that our show was sponsored by water and no one else has used the hashtags. Pretty much, if you have a DKW creation, just put it in hashtag sponsored by water because somebody else is using DKW tag on WWE 2K22. So yeah, either that or reach out to me through Discord, Twitter, really wherever. Let me know where I can find your character so I can pick them up, because I'm planning to do the season 2 of DKW very soon, and I'm getting a whole bunch of characters back together for stuff. I have some stuff planned out, so yeah. Thank you all for watching. It is really appreciated, and I'll see each one of you beautiful people in the next one. Also, Nissy, thank you for the raid earlier. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you soon, beautiful people, in the next one.